Okay, we need more rubber, and we need more titanium, so. Let's go ahead and get a good place to find some titanium at first. Well, you can pretty much find titanium anywhere because that's the most abundant resource. Find it in caves. You can find it along walls, along the deeper parts of the sea. You can find it there. How many do I have? I think I have enough for what I need. I don't want to get too much stuff because I don't have a lot of storage space between myself and the storage container that I have in that life pod right there. So, oh, I forgot to get what I need for the rubber. Okay. So I'm just focusing on what I need right now. Okay, I should be able to make. And I need some. See some of this.
This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose. Committed vegetarians should expect gluten.
I know I need some fiber for something, so go ahead and do that. Alrighty. I can't wait till they add storms to the game though. I've got to scan that. So now I can make the portable lockers now. I can make that stuff. And let's go ahead and make the rubber that I need. I still need some more. Let's go ahead and get the air tank going. Okay, I got that. Air tank right there. And I just need some more rubber. And I need some fiber. I need 2 fibers and another rubber for. So I've unlocked some more stuff I can make. Okay, let's get that going so I can make my fins. And the fins gonna allow us to move faster. It's gonna allow us to swim faster. Underwater here. So this is how I like to start a game like this. I like to start the game getting what I need that will help me accomplish some tasks that I need to accomplish, such as getting to the metal forms as early as possible. Just make sure I got enough of this stuff for what I need. You see, the air tank is already helping me last a little longer, which is going to be crucial for us for survival at this point. So what I need to scan that big old thing over there. Okay, we should have enough what we need. Okay, we got the fins, basic fins. And now I can go towards, I need one more thing before I do that though. I know I'm gonna need when I go to that building over there, I'm gonna need another battery. Let's go ahead and make one of those. And put some of this stuff in a storage container so we're not boggled down with too much stuff. If you need more storage, you got some right here as well with some food already in there. So which is a good start. Let's go to the welcome center.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Yeah, that's going to kind of be annoying when you first start the game. Get in here and scan these blueprints so you can unlock some of the stuff you can make when you start making your base. I think I missed one over here as well. To get the other blueprint for the habitat builder, you just go down here.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes, but the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
Okay, so now I can make the habitat builder, which will allow me to start making a base. Okay, let me go to the NOAA terminal. Oh, let me scan that first.
This case was broken by a survival multi-tool. Sabotage is a serious crime. Samantha Ayu's bombing of Altera Labs delayed critical Kara research by decades.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Naima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Naima Nakota, ecologist.
Make sure I scan everything.
Seawater. Notice that
Just scan.
blood taste under the salt. That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months.
I'm in.
It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Mazefield syndrome.
Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the
People
deep.
may tell you it's
With
a
you and I
gift.
aboard.
Ignore them.
20,000 hours
Remember what
earlier,
Kara
a
did to
hard
our
line leading to a habitat
know we
complex in
can't
the
trust
north was
alien
deliberately
biology.
cut.
We've set up a lab here with a few basic
And if I'm
biomods.
not
They're
mistaken,
safe. But
and
if
I
you
never
start to
am,
hear voices,
this
or
node
if you
was
get the
killed by
urge
an
to swim
explosion
to the
below the
trees,
structure.
don't go.
More
Habitat is
mysteries
due
for the
north.
qualified
We'll come pick you up.
investigator. I've
See you soon,
retrieved 2
Pioneer.
messages. I think you should review them. I remember Sophie very fondly.
Yeah, that's something they gotta they gotta fix that. Like you notice how he was hearing 2 dialogues at the same time, so they gotta. It's early access, so they still got some stuff to do.
Hello, I am Zigimantis Starvilus, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable. Build a corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. Put a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. At Fabricator, it will draw from your lockers automatically. Nice, huh? Now you have made a perfect work camp. Later, you can add a room for biobed, processor, scanner station, a real bed, maybe grow some plants. The rest will follow.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. While less permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
Yeah, so you don't start the game with too many biomods, but after you get to a certain point in the game, now you just when you finish the little story part they got so far, more of those biomods are open up to you.
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free? This world is yours to explore, but it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
And the personal message is the message that you heard before I activated the NOAA terminal. And it started talking at the same time, so this is the personal message.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zura. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Okay, that's everything on that. In the biomods, you can start getting right here. I always get the dash. That's useful. And then the passive is the oxygen control. And what that does, when you stop, you get more air for like a number of seconds, which will help you if you are losing air. You need to get to the top real fast. Then we can start finding some stuff. Since I got most of everything except I need to build the habitat builder. I definitely need these. This is what I was talking about. Like,
Are you tired of death and fear? Do you know that this world doesn't have to be our enemy? Do you feel the call of the tree? Do you know the day of the Jubilee is coming? When we are released from our debts and allowed to live our lives? Find us at Camp 1.
to make sure you just scan everything so you can find these blueprints. Metal salvage. Because right now the only thing I can build right now is the hatch in like a corridor pretty much. I can't build anything other than that, so it's not worth building a base right now. till you find some more blueprints. And let me scan that. Sorry, scan that one.
30 seconds.
And I know y'all see me using those things. I put the little storage containers on the walls. I'll show you where to get those blueprints as well. We got some water right here. Okay, we can use that. And for right now, we can just use these nutrient blocks for food. We don't really need to make any food right now.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
But where you can find those blueprints for the little wall hanger things, the first one is over here. If I'm not mistaken, the first one, yeah, it should be over here somewhere. I think it's right there on the top of that container right there. Yeah, here you go. It's the first one. The wall rack, and then you have another one over here. As you guys can tell, I've been playing a lot of this game, so I know exactly what the blueprints are. There's a wave maker.
30 seconds.
Ooh, let's go ahead and scan that. Another useful item.
There were rumors Altera and the TSS let it spread so they could take over the steppes. I don't know about that. But it hit us so fast. Did it really ride on the outside of our ships? Or do the spores just fly through space? We called it Karal, the curse. Not all of us spoke Mongolian, but we knew that word. It started with the carpets, Twarulga. Then monsters would grow. If you didn't have nanos, they would grow in you too. We had to leave everything. Now this, the virus that fills this ocean and fills our blood. We thought it was Kara at first, but it's not a bacterium. How can a virus cross between alien species? Nahima tries to explain it to me. I cannot understand how such a gifted young woman carries such anger. Or why she seeks me out.
So that was the last wall rack, and then once you do that one, you get the that sign too, the wall sign. And I need one more for the wave maker. My scanner's gonna need another battery soon, so definitely need to make some more batteries as well. And inside these wrecks, you can find stuff. You can find some good stuff inside these wrecks as well. I already scanned that one. That's just that's a flashlight.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
Alright, let me see if I can make the habitat maker right quick so I can start eventually building the first base. Okay, what do we need for that? We need glass, copper wire, and a battery. I think we got enough. Can we make glass? Nope. We need quartz. But we can make a battery and a copper wire. No, we can't. It needs about copper and quartz. You can find copper in just about any cave. So if you struggle to find copper, go down in the cave somewhere. I think I took all the copper out of this one. I took all the copper out of that cave. There's some down here. See if we can find some more. You got some right here. Always grab some titanium when you need to. Here's some more copper. And I need some more quartz for the glass. You can always find quartz in these little shells right here. You can always find a lot of quartz in there. And there's one shell that has there's one of these. It's like real big, and it has a lot of quartz.
30 seconds.
And it's here in the shallows, so when you find that, you can just camp out there and just get a bunch of quartz from there in the early game. Oh. Now I can make wiring kits. We got enough for the habitat builder.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards zero debt day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
True. I guess that's true, of course, in the world of Subnautica. Okay, what do I need? Let's see what I can build. I can build. Yeah, this is pretty much all I can build so far. Can't even build the main base yet. Definitely need to check some more of these wrecks for the battery. Let me get more of this and make another battery. Maybe get some more. definitely need more batteries before, because I don't have a way to charge batteries yet. So in each tool you have and you uses batteries. And we'll make another. And we'll keep that as a backup battery until we can charge it. Keep that. You can find some really good stuff.
Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Let me talk to the advisor right quick.